All right. Yeah, it's getting closer. It was exciting to see a game being played last night, NFL season underway. We're excited to partake, so we'll get going on Sunday. We'll be ready to roll.
Is that a legal formation, something that everybody's kind of really paying attention to, especially after?
Yeah. Look, I mean, the league sends out points of emphasis, and things that they're going to pay close attention to. Obviously, Ravens got called for, 3 of them last night. And look, for us as coaches, it's just you just want to make sure that all of those things are being done consistently, across the league. And, if everything's being kind of judged consistently across the league, I think it's pretty easy for us to adjust.
Well, there's some other things that were points of emphasis that I know there's some others, but.
Yeah, look, there's a long list of things that are kind of points of emphasis. They're always talking about, hits on defenseless players, protecting the quarterback, illegal contact, things of that nature. The motions and guys moving towards the line of scrimmage. Those are all a lot of things that they talk about. And look, those things, they talk about them, different things throughout the season as things come up.
A.T. Perry had a cast on his hand. Did he break his hand or something in practice?
He has a hand injury. He doesn't have a broken hand. I wasn't even aware that he was in a cast.
Did it occur during practice? Was it kind of a practice injury?
Yeah, I got it, guys, but he's got something wrong with his hand.
Man, I just made the whole room go Sorry, guys.
How is DeMarco Jackson doing? Just calf? Yeah, okay. Never mind.
I mean, keep going.
When do we get to find out your decision on QB2 game day?
Dennis, how have you seen Derek kind of progress from last year to this point?
That's a good question. No, look, he's. I think he's more comfortable, obviously, being here. He's more comfortable in this organization. Obviously, when you move, there's a lot of other things that go along with that. It's not just going to a new team and having to deal with all the things with a new team. There's new schools. Your wife has to meet new friends. Your kids are meeting new people. Like, there's a lot that goes into that. And so, I think his family's comfortable now. I think he's comfortable. I think he's grown a lot in terms of this offense and what we're doing in this offense. I think he's getting more and more confident in what we're doing offensively. And so I'm excited about him having an opportunity to go out there and play. It's going to be fun.
I know getting off to faster starts is one of the main points, but what else do you want to see out of the team in week 1?
Well, look, we need to go out and play good football. And look, I think we've won our last 5 openers, something like that. Last year we won our first 2, so we've been pretty good at getting off to a fast start in terms of to the season. We've got to do a better job of keeping that momentum going. But I think it's just our guys going out and playing football the way that the New Orleans Saints want to play football. And I think, us doing that will be plenty good enough.
Taysom got picked as a captain. Has he changed as a leader over the years? Is he more assertive?
Well, I'll be quite honest with you. I think, and I told Taysom this at our dinner the other night, that he has a voice, and I think he needs to use it more often. Because when Taysom Hill speaks, people listen because they respect the person and they respect that, he's the ultimate team player. He's a guy that has done everything the team has asked of him to do, even though that might not be selfishly what he wants to do. And that, to me, is the epitome of a team player. That's the epitome of what you want your captains to be.
How much with Bryce Young last year, maybe some of his struggles, it's just being a rookie versus maybe some of the pieces around him? And then how much respect maybe do you have for him, even dating back to his college days?
Yeah, look, I mean, we evaluated him coming out in the draft. We thought extremely high of him coming out in the draft. And look, I can't speak for that situation or any of that stuff, over there. But we got a lot of respect for him as a quarterback. We know what he can do. Not only did he do it one year, he did it multiple years in, the toughest conference in college football. And his teams won at the highest level. So we got a lot of respect for him. All right, guys, thanks.